What's up, everybody? JB here with Fidget All Day. How you guys doing? Hope everybody's having a pretty good week. Know there's a lot going on out there in the world, and I hope everybody's staying safe. And yeah, just be careful out there. Lots of weird stuff going on, and I hope everybody is just staying away from it. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna do a review today on a spinner that Salmanov Osman, my buddy from Daily Dose of Fidgets, that's his YouTube channel, he sent me a Modusworks Mini Ergo to check out and review. This is the first Modusworks spinner that I have ever held in my hands. And I have to admit, it's pretty amazing. This is a oil slick zirconium body, and it has an anodized titanium button. And let's get into some of the dimensions and weights, stuff like that. Yeah, he sent it to me to check out. I thought that was very cool of him. You know, he didn't have to do that because these aren't cheap and you never know who's going to mess one up. So the body itself is a little over 32 grams and the buttons themselves are just over 19. So I think this total is 51 something. Oh, look at that. That's not good. Okay, so looking at the body, he has a full ceramic bearing put in there, but something I was interested in is I'm just looking at the shape, noticing all the, nice sharp cuts, but I'm also noticing that there's no inner markings. There's nothing that shows that it is a Modusworks spinner other than us just knowing it is. I guess there's just not enough space in here to make any markings, which I was just kind of surprised about because all the other ones I've seen have some type of number or something engraved in it. But anyways, let's get this put back together. And we'll get some spins here. So yeah, this one being the first one I've ever held in my hand, it is definitely something else. I've only had a few spinners in my time. I had a Cap Mini Collision that was oil slick zirc, and it had a superconductor button, and I just thought it was too small and too expensive, so I got rid of it, and I'm just not really into spinners. I have a couple other spinners from Amazon that I keep, and I like those. They're okay. But to give you guys some little insight here that I don't really talk about with many people ever, is when you guys are holding your spinners, you put them on your fingertip. Well, I can't do that. Okay, so my arms, I literally have zero rotation. I can't move my arms palm side up. The only way I can move my arms is by moving my shoulder. So I only have a little bit of motion. It's called radial ulnar synostosis for those of you guys that are interested. And basically it's just 0 degree pronation. I have zero rotation, and I was born that way. I don't know any different. So when you guys are holding spinners on your fingertip, the only way I can do it is holding it on my thumb. Otherwise I hold it with index and thumb or middle finger and thumb. But I can't hold it the same way you guys do with your fingertips. I just can't do that. So I either, I put them on the table and watch them and enjoy them, or when I spin them, I just have them in my hand like this, so that's why I just wanted to let you know it may look weird why I hold spinners differently than you guys. But anyways, so dimensions, we saw the weights, give you a good idea. Something I was sincerely surprised about is up next to a wrapped, sorry, Salmanov, it's plastic, don't worry. As you can see, it's really not that much different in size compared to a wrapped. It's just a little bit smaller, a little bit thinner. But yeah, it's like, I'm super surprised that it's like almost exactly the same size. I really thought they were bigger. The pictures that you see on Facebook, they look like they're giant, you know, especially these deep dishes or deep dish buttons. Like when you see them up close, like it looks huge, you know, especially in the pictures on Facebook, you know. So anyways, give you an idea of the dimensions. I don't have a one of those nice things that you use to do the dimensions, so we're just going to measure it old school here. Looks like what is that? Is that half? 1.5? Yeah, a little over 1.5 inches long. Not very thick. Maybe about what is that, between 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch, something like that. I hate rulers. Anyways, but yeah, same size as a wrapped, basically. I was super surprised about that. But so he has this ceramic bearing in here. You guys can hear it has a really nice whine to it. I'll put it on my thumb. Very well balanced. Totally just a different feel than I'm used to, that I've ever felt. And yeah, it's just super cool. It feels good, sounds good, looks good. I mean, that oil slick is just amazing. I love Jonas's oil slick. The colors that he gets out of these things are just incredible. So kudos there, buddy. These deep dishes, they feel amazing. They're super grippy. Like my fingers don't want to move at all, which is really nice. And that sounds awesome, right? So anyways, I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. You know, you got a nice body, a couple, you know, beautiful buttons, and it spins well, it's balanced well, sounds nice, looks nice, feels nice to hold in my, at least in my fingers. I highly suggest this. If you guys ever get a chance, if you've never had a Modusworks spinner, I highly suggest at least trying one. They're somewhat expensive. You know, when you see them on the secondary market, you know, they're upwards of $600+ sometimes, and they're not cheap. And that's just for these spinners. And there's other ones that are, you know, even more expensive. So anyways, if you guys ever get a chance, give one a try. I highly recommend it. I'm going to be sending this back to Salmanov here in a few days, after I play with it a little bit. And yeah, so anyways, I appreciate you guys listening and watching. And again, if you get a chance, check one of these out. And thank you again to Salmanov Osman of Daily Dose of Fidgets. You're amazing, brother. I appreciate you wholeheartedly for letting me try this. Very awesome of you. And yeah, so that's that, guys. Again, stay safe out there. Watch your backs. Be careful. And yeah, hope everybody has a great rest of their week. All right, guys. Peace.